So, folks, I'm told she's a master mixtress. All right. She's created her own brand of hair and skincare products. She's founder and owner of My Crown of Curls. Renique John out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines will join us for our Caribbean check-in. Morning, Renique. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain. Give thanks, and thanks for asking. You are in St. Vincent now, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. My Crown of Curls. It's a Jamaica have a word them called bossy, which means kind of arrogant. I don't know if you know that word, but it sounds like a bossy name. Tell me about it. Why did you start it, and what is My Crown of Curls?
So My Crown of Curls is at its core a self-love and appreciation brand. I create natural hair care products from scratch using all natural ingredients found right here in the Caribbean, right here in St. Vincent. So I create products from avocados, rosemary, peppermint, breadfruit, coconut, an array of great things. I started My Crown of Curls because there weren't products in the Caribbean for Black hair. Most of the times when we grow up, we are told that we need to relax our hair in order to seem more professional. Just dealing with our natural hair is something that is considered to be stressful. And for me, growing up as a Christian, I know that God doesn't make mistakes. So I'm like, God is not going to give one set of persons, quote unquote, nice hair and another set of persons hair that is bad. And if, he created us and he created all of these things, then what is needed to make our hair be soft, moisturized, hydrated, and grow will be found in nature.
Okay.
So I basically asked God to help me to create a brand that would help people to love and appreciate themselves for who they are, love their skin, love their hair and their texture in whatever way it presents itself. And that's how My Crown of Curls was born. So it may sound boasty, but God said the hairs on your head are numbered. He calls our hair crowns.
Yeah, actually,
right?
Actually, when I said boss, it was actually a compliment because it is so nice. But from what you just said, it would seem that this took a lot of research to find out what works well with what and, how much things you must put. So where did that come from? How long did it take you to come up with, I know I've got it right now?
Yeah, so I usually tell people that I am my own guinea pig in terms of all of the experimentation that goes into these products are done on myself. So I have been for years looking at different ingredients, feeling their textures, trying them out in my hair, trying to figure out, okay, how does this feel in my hair? How does this combination work together? So I've been doing this for a while, even before I decided I was actually going to do a natural hair care brand. And I had a YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel where I would do all of these things. And so people would follow along with my journey. And over time, I became a source of, became a resource person. So persons will say, hey, what are you doing to your hair? Why is your hair thriving like that? I want my hair to thrive too. And then I'll send them a whole regimen. This is what you need to follow. And you can do these things and your hair, will take off,
Yeah.
So, and then eventually I transitioned over into making actual products because making stuff in your kitchen can be a lot. But if I just present it nicely packaged for you, it will be so much easier for the consumer.
And it looks nice. How many times did you get it wrong before you got it right?
So the first time that I decided to do an emulsion, that is, emulsions are basically binding oil and water together, right? So this is a cosmetic formulation. I got it wrong the first time. It did not come out the texture that I wanted it to. And I was just like, God, you know what? You gave me this business idea. You're going to have to help me to fix this. And I promise you the very next batch that I made was perfection. And it is the same formula that I've been using today.
Look like you threatened God a while ago still and say, God, make sure I get it right. So
I get it right.
So is it the same formula, for want of a better word, for everybody's hair? Or you have to tweak, like my hair would be different from yours and stuff? Or is it the same formula right through?
So the same products will work for your hair texture and for my hair texture.
Okay.
But the quantity is what would make the difference. If you have a softer hair texture, your hair is lighter, then I would say you just need a leave-in conditioner and an oil. If you have my hair texture that is thicker and tends to be on the drier side, you need to layer your products. So you need to have a leave-in conditioner, then a moisturizer and a butter to seal in that moisture, and then the oil.
Okay.
So the quantity will make a difference.
Yeah.
And the steps that you use to layer the products into your hair.
Okay.
I like to tell people that black hair is naturally dry. We don't have the straight and wavy textures where you could just put in one thing and then you're out of the door. The sun will just suck that moisture right out.
Okay.
So I advise people that they have to moisturize and layer the products into their hair. So an example of this is like, picture you have 2 buckets of water in the sun. One is water only, and one has water with some oil on top. Which one do you expect to dry out faster?
Right. I know. Yeah.
So it's the same concept that you use when you're moisturizing your hair.
Looking behind you, it seems like you have different products. So how many different products do you have? And is there one that you're most proud of?
So behind me, I have 3 consistent lines. So I have the avocado honey line, the honey almond line, the iris sea moss line. And then every October, which is our Independence Month, I do the breadfruit, coconut milk, and okra collection, which I call the diamond collection. You know that we have 3 diamonds in our flag.
Yeah.
Right? So that's something that I do every October. I am proud of all of them, to be honest. I don't have a favorite, but I can tell you what people's favorites are. Everybody loves the hair growth oils because they actually work. They help to thicken the hair, and if your edges are gone, they help to regrow them. The OG line that has the twisting souffle that is very thick and moisturizing. People like that too. They love our butters. Our shampoos are sulfate free. So let me just brag on all of the products.
Well, it's not only the products, boss. You find say you boss it too quietly. So I know in Jamaica they have this scientific research that when you do stuff like this, it has to be passed. Is it the same thing in St. Vincent, or you just make it and say, do we have to get it passed?
I think there is you have to meet certain criteria when it comes to, your packaging and microbe testing and so on. I did my own personal microbe testing because obviously you determine what preservative you use in your formulation.
Okay.
And you have to make sure that it lasts for a particular amount of, time. So you have to test to see. So I did testing for myself to see if somebody has this product and they leave the cover off, how long will it stay?
Okay. Okay.
And if they're using it in water and they have additional water, let's say you're in the shower and then you dip your hand in, and water gets in there, will it affect the product? Will mold and bacteria grow in there? And then I did testing to just have a bottle just sitting there for months to see like how long it would take as well. Because of course, you're making natural products. These are things that are going on people's skin, in their scalp, on their hair. You don't want it to affect them in any sort of way. You don't want to hear, I bought this thing from my crown of curls and it expired, know?
Yep.
So it's important that you do microbe testing personally, like outside of sending your stuff to a lab, because there are different conditions that persons who have your products will be in. Like if they accidentally lose their cover, does that mean that they have to throw away the whole products,
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
Renique, I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed.
Thank you.
You obviously know what you're doing. I pray that things will just work for you.
Thank you.
Anything more in the process? You're going to come up with anything else, or this is it?
Of course. course. I'm always formulating. I'm always looking at the ingredients. It's a constant pattern of growth. And one of the new things that we added to our line is, well, not our line, to our whole brand is we now have a natural hair salon. So it's the first and only natural hair salon in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in which you can get your hair done using our all natural products.
Oh my, yeah,
right? And where I am now, this is my official production studio. So I'm really happy about that. So I have my little shelf set up here. My pots and my oils and my herbs are in the in front of me, but you can't see them.
Oh my.
So I'm really happy about this. I made sure that I came here early this morning so that I could feature my setup.
No, man, you're bossy for real, but I'm impressed. God bless you and your company, your family, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for speaking with us this morning. Take care.
Yes.
Hurry up and come to Jamaica and bring it come, all right?
Yes, and let me just say, you can find me at mycrownofcurls.com, My Crown of Curls on all social media, and we do offer shipping.
All right, thanks a lot. Her name is Renique John, and she's the founder and owner of My Crown of Curls. All right, that's it for the Caribbean Check-In. After the break, we look at democracy beyond government. So come.